Have you ever wondered what the differences are between diversity and inclusion? Oh, these have become common terminologies, especially for such a time as this. Every organization wants to work on diversity and inclusion. In fact, many confuse diversity for inclusion. What is diversity? What is inclusion? What's the urgency for diversity and inclusion? Diversity is a tapestry of people from different backgrounds, different ethnic, religious, national backgrounds, people of even different racial background, people of different academic background, socioeconomic background, people of different sexual orientation. Diversity is not a concept. Diversity is humanity. There's diversity everywhere. But you see, the challenge in organization is less of diversity and more of inclusion. So when you have government trying to legislate diversity and inclusion, it makes you wonder. The fact you have people in your organization of different ancestry does not make your organization inclusive. As someone once said, diversity is to invite you to the party. Inclusion is to ensure that what you like is on the menu. So, is your organization diverse? Check. How about inclusion? When we look at the 5 levels of leadership in your organization, is that reflective of the diversity in the communities you serve? Is that reflective of the diversity of the clients that support your organization? If so, good. But what we've found is even though organizations have people from different ethnic background, minority groups, the tendency for minority groups to rise to positions of authority are very slim. And even when they do, unfortunately, many tell me they had to leave the organizations because of the lack of inclusion. So inclusion is what enables diversity and not the other way around. So if you want to build a cohesive organization, perhaps in your church, in your community, in your association, in your colleges, in the government, the focus must be on a strategic move from diversity, which is foundational, to inclusion and certainly to equity. Diversity is foundational. Diversity is humanity. Diversity is all around us. But the challenge is inclusion. And organizations that focus on inclusion, diversity is no longer a problem. So I invite you, perhaps you should check out our course, the Diversity Leadership Certification Program, which has enabled organizations, executives, and employees to understand how to move from diversity to inclusion, or perhaps to understand how to sustain a diverse base. We all need this. Way more than the organizations. We need this. Go right now, my friend, schoolofgreatness.ca, and click Diversity Leadership Program. We invite you. Check out the free programs on the website, preview some of the courses, and get yourself and your people empowered to build a cohesive, inclusive organization. It's Alex Ihama, and I look forward to seeing you in class.